All right. So shares, let me see the customer class first. Let me see how much have you done. Customer class, open the customer class. But before that, I need to, all right, I have already the remote control customer class. So customer ID and string name, okay. And then in the customer, so let me see name. All right, so this much is done, okay. So now customer will place an order, right? Customer will give an order, right? Each and every customer will give an order, okay. So customer will own the order, right? Because without the customer order doesn't have any existence, right?
Yes.
So customer will have a order, member variable, right? Customer will consist of an order member variable, right?
Yeah, so we'll have to keep a order ID.
Order ID. So okay. So let's
Yeah, we can keep the order ID same as the customer ID.
I have done it in that time, yeah, because we are assuming that one customer will place only a single order. One customer will place a single order, okay. So let's
assume for now.
Yeah, let's assume for it for the time being. Then we will, do, if we want, we can do something else, okay. So I am doing it private order, right? All right, one thing is done, okay. Customer will place an order. Customer will place an order, okay. And then here, what we will do, and here what we will do in the customer, in the customer name equal to 0, okay. In the customer we will do something like that.
This is the
default non. Here we can do like instead of 0, we can create a customer, then we can set its name, right? We can do that, right? We can, so we can, here what we will do, we will create a random class, random customer number, right? New random, okay. New random, okay. Import it. Yes, please import the random class.
I'll import.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah, random class, please import it. Yeah, you have done it. Yeah. So then int, oh sorry, not int, sorry, I'm sorry. Customer ID is equal to,
I'll type.
Yeah, customer ID is equal to, here, customer, instead of 0, we'll put the customer ID, okay. Put the customer ID. We put the customer ID equals rand, R-A-N-D, rand. Please type R-A-N-D, the variable. Dot next int dot next int, and make the argument, take the argument. So take the argument 1. So next int we will have a argument, say maybe 100, okay. So customer will have any ID, any arbitrary number between 0 to 100, okay. We can increase the number 10,000, 5,000, whatever we want to do. So here what we will do, customer is, customer ID will be any arbitrary number between 0 to 100, okay. Whenever we create a customer, it will have its own ID, okay. And then that will do, okay. Then don't do that. And then what we will do, we will have a, go to customer.
Why don't we create the customer order as same as customer ID, order ID?
Yeah, we will do that. We can also do the, while creating the order, we do that, okay. Because order has an order ID, right? Order class has an order ID, I think. Order class has an order ID, right?
Yeah, I know, I just saw.
Order class has an order ID. So while creating constructor, yeah, while creating the order, so we will do it not in the customer constructor, because the moment customer comes, it does not create the order, right? Customer has to, we will have a specific function for that. We'll have a specific method behavior for a customer for that, and that behavior we can name it as a give order. So that whenever the customer calls that function give order, then only it will give the order, because order needs what are the items and how many number of pets, right? Order needs the information, right? So customer cannot create an order whenever it is being created. it will have to specify all other details, right? How many items, which item, how many plates, all the item order, right? So we will have to
Yes.
do something like that. We will have here, we will have one function called public void, maybe what is that? What is the D has gone? Public void. What is that? Okay. Okay. What is going on? Public void.
I'll type.
Public void. Give order. Give the name. Give order. Give order. Okay. So we will. What we will do now? Now give order. Right. Give order. In the give order function, we will, and give order will take few parameters. Right. What are the items? Which item and what are the number of plates of that item? Right.
Yeah.
Which I so take few parameter. One is the item
We
and
just
number
keep
of plates.
first parameter as number of items, and inside we'll just use the variables and then ask. So we'll just ask number
No,
of plates in the
our interface will be something customer dot give order, and we will pass this item this many plates. Customer will call customer dot give order item number 3 and 5 plates, like that. Okay, we'll pass these three
yeah.
parameters. Okay, so here
So
we will create here
we
maybe item and in number of plus. Okay.
plates.
Okay. So
We could
whenever
just we could just is I'm just suggesting we could just get the number of plates, and inside we could just ask the customer about what things he want.
so that those choices we will give in the main menu. So customer will be able to pick up what is his choices, not here. So these are the interfaces you are creating to create the behavior. So which order, what order, that thing will be given by the waiter, right? Waiter will give the customer the menu, which order he wants, right? He will pick
Yeah.
up from the order. He will pick up from that item, menu card, and he will put that item, choose that item, and these many plates. He will choose the item from the menu card, and then call a give order function with passing that item and these many plates.
So basically, we're doing it for one item number of plates, and we'll use this function again and
Again and again for the
for multiple
items,
items.
multiple items.
So
Okay.
like item number 1, this many plates. Item number 2, this many plates. Item number 3, this many plates.
Yes,
You
yes,
will have to use this function thrice.
yes, 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 yes. So what maybe here if you remember, we have something called item order, right? Item order. We'll create item order is equal to new item order, and this one is the item comma number. That's right. Right.
Yeah.
So we are creating an item order here in the local variable, and then what we will do, we'll simply
The
give
thing
order.
is, just a sec.
This is
Just a sec.
okay. This is not there in item order. This
I'm checking.
okay. Please check it. Please check it. This constructor has to be there. This constructor has to be there.
We don't have
Fine.
a constructor yet.
So you
Time
keep
to create a constructor.
one default constructor. You see, because once you start working with something called something called we ORM packages, okay, object relational mapping, okay, there is something called a hibernate and all the thing. Then this default constructor maybe on something called something for Java, REST API development, then also the default constructor is very essential. Always remember, create a default constructor every time you create a Java class.
Okay.
This is the item is null.
I just want to quickly see.
This is null.
I know, I'm just quickly seeing what's in
No, see, don't see the item part. Don't see the item part. See the item. So here the item will be null.
basically no information.
Null information, because see now the item is an object, right? It cannot have a 0 or anything like that. Item has to be null, because item is an user defined type. Had it been integer or string, then you could have given a blank string or maybe a 0. Okay, these are number of plates is equal to 0. And then here the semicolon. The semicolon. Give the semicolon. And then the 2 argument constructor.
I'll do it.
Do it. Go ahead. You are supposed to do it. You do it, please. Item order.
Too lazy.
Very good. Yes, that's what the sign of the true programmer, right? Item order and 2 parameters.
Problem, you can't be lazy here.
Number of plates, yeah. Number of plates, yeah. Very good. So you are now familiar with all these nomenclature and all these kind of syntaxes, right? There is no problem, right, for you?
Yes.
You can easily understand it. Very good. So that's a real progress now. So there is no, you don't have to look back. I mean, you have already understood it. Okay. Now this is okay. Probably go to the customer class. Now it will probably work. Save it. First save it. Control S. Order. Control S. Yeah, now it will work. The customer class.
I'm a big fan of Control Z.
Item order. What has happened? Item order. Oh, okay. This is the item order. This is the item order. Okay.
Order.
Order. So you have to change it.
I'll do it.
Do it. And then what you will do? The customer has a order.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I guess we'll have to do some changing of other things. Just a sec.
Or here O should be capital, I think. Item order. O should be capital.
Yeah, that's the thing. Where did it from? Refractor rename.
Okay, there's some spelling mistake. Item order.
Just one.
Sure. Go ahead.
Capital O.
Very good. So this is, what is this called, camel casing? Camel casing, right?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Camel casing. Very good. So now, see, we will add, in every order, there is a list of item order, right?
Yeah.
So customer owns this order. So we will add order dot. What is this? Order dot. Say add order. It's something like add. So there is an order dot. No. Order dot. Why is this not coming? Order dot. Why is this not coming? Order. We have created an order class, right? Let us see the order class. Let us see the order class. We have the list of item order, right? We have already done it, right? So we'll have to add that item order of the customer into this list of item order. Okay. So order dot get list of item order dot add, right? Order dot. So order dot. Why is this not coming? Over the year. Order dot get list of item order dot add item order. Add item order. This item order will add this item. Second one. Very good. So we are basically adding that.
This thing comes so fast.
See, so now it's okay, right? You are able to understand the flow, right? How
Yes.
big complicated things are being segregated into different parts. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
so this is okay. Now Control S. So save it, save it, save it. So this is one thing is done. Okay. Now let us go to the. Now it's probably the customer is okay, right? Customers duty is only to the
Yes.
give order. Customer give is only to the
Hmm.
give the order for the time being. Okay. Then what we will do, because we will
I
omit
think I got an idea for another function
pay
inside
pay bill, right?
customer.
Pay bill, right?
No, not now, not now. I meant before. Um, do you want to give order? Basically, it'll wait until the customer wants to give an order.
Which one have to wait? Which one has to wait?
No, like after we have given a bill,
Hmm.
it'll ask, do you want to give an item order? Do you want to give an
An-
order?
Another order.
Then,
Another
okay,
order.
then, no, do you want to give an order?
Hmm.
Okay, when that happens, we we'll call this a give order accordingly.
Hmm.
That'll be like the
Okay,
that'll
okay,
be
okay, okay, okay.
that'll basically run the
No, no, no.
all
See,
of
see, actually, see,
order.
customer is, whenever customer is allocated a table, this is too, obvious, right? Customer is supposed to give the order, right? No,
Yeah, but
why will you have?
timing,
Okay, okay,
timing.
okay. Are you ready to give the order, right? Something like that, right?
Yes,
Okay,
that's
okay.
what I meant.
Yeah, that thing we can do. That thing. So the waiter will ask him, "Are you ready to give the order?" Right? So
Yeah,
see, yes,
but
see,
then
listen to me. So this is for your command based application. But now suppose you are developing a mobile application. Okay, there the customer will put the order on the mobile phone, right? Now
yeah,
nobody is there to ask him whether the customer is ready to for the order. Whenever customer is ready, you will put the order on the mobile phone, right?
yeah,
So no, there is nobody because you are thinking it from that point of view that there should be somebody who is asking the customer whether he is ready to put the order, give the order. But in
yeah,
case of say more sophisticated, because this is you are thinking from the point of view of command from the command console based Java program. Now suppose in case of mobile application, customer will be giving just a
mobile
mobile tablet.
application will have to be different.
No, that's what. No, you will have to think that way. Now, so suppose you want to put it in a because command based interface, won't be working, right? I mean, this is a sample, development. Now, these things must be put into a server. That should cater to either web based application or a mobile application or similar applications, right? So
Yeah,
these kinds of whatever we are doing in this restaurant, this should be put in a server where it will cater to either a mobile application or a web-based application, right? And customer
yes,
will be given a mobile phone. So whenever customer is ready, he will simply keep the order. Then the notification will go to the waiter and the whoever. Okay. So
yeah,
there won't be anybody to ask the customer whether he is ready to give the order. Getting the point?
yeah,
Agree, right? Agree, right? If
yes.
you don't agree, then I can again spend some time. But it's okay,
No,
right?
I
Yeah, understand.
understood.
Fantastic. All right. Now what we will do? We will. So the
Shall
customer.
we try? We haven't done a thing in cashier and bill. I
No,
say we'll start that.
that's the end part. That's the end part. That's what the end, right? But before that,
Yeah.
receptionist will have to book an order, book a table, right? Before
Yeah,
go to the
I have a feeling we have already done it.
no, no, no. We haven't done it. So receptionist will have to
Have to
find the
add everything to it.
find the empty table, right?
Hmm.
Find the empty table, right? So before receptionist finds the empty table, it has to find out if all table is occupied or not,
Yeah.
right? It will have to find out. So we will have a function in receptionist. So maybe mm, mm, just have a look at it, then you can go develop. Okay. So we will have public maybe in public is all table occupied, right? Boolean is all table occupied. Okay, this is one interface we will give. Okay, and then we will do like that. Okay, and then we will do another function. First, let us develop the let us develop the behavior.
Yeah, you type. I'm thinking of something actually.
Let us develop the
Thinking of
behavior. Okay?
something.
Yeah. So another function I'm adding. If you don't agree, just let me know. Okay. Public int public int find the empty table, right? So
Yeah.
it will return the ID of the
table.
first available. So for the time being, we are empty table, right? For the time being, we are assuming that all table are same. Later on, in case of advanced development, we will have to find out whether this table is suitable for 4 guests or whether that table is suitable for 8 guests, something like that, right? Table may be big or small, something like that. So that kind of segregation we will do, maybe we will do in advanced study or maybe while developing the real life application. Okay, for the time being, we will assume all table are same. So what it will do, and it will return the table ID of the first available empty table. Okay, so what it will do, it will have to do get restaurant. What is this? Get restaurant. Okay, restaurant dot get. Okay, restaurant empty restaurant dot get restaurant. Right? You remember we have done it singleton class. You remember?
Yes.
So see how easy it has become, right? Get restaurant dot restaurant has a table of list, right? Get list of table, right? So we will traverse list of table list of table. So we will list of table. So dot size, right? Size. So or list of we have another thing. Get list of table. So we have we can directly do that for in I equals, if you don't agree, just let me know. Okay, I less than.
I learned to use I, and if the second for loop, I use J.
You public maximum number of tables, right? So receptionist I less than restaurant dot get restaurant dot maximum number of tables, right? I plus. Okay, and then what it will do, if Control X, if Control V dot got get list of dates restaurant dot get list of table get why this is dot get list of table dot get I, right? Get I dot is occupied, right? Is occupied, right? So if the first table is occupied, right? If this is occupied, then
that's
first code block, right? First code block. Okay, so table does table has an ID, or what is the table class have? What does the table class have actually? Table class has ID, right? And this ID is equivalent to the, okay, let me do like this. receptionist. So hang on just a minute. I have a message actually. Okay, just have a look at it. No, there's no message as such. No, there's no message as such. Okay, chalo. So this is occupied, so it will return. So maybe we can have the table itself, right? We can have the, or we can return. So for the time being, see, for the time being, we can, okay, let me do something like this. Get this of table dot get I dot
We'll have to return I.
table ID, right?
Basically I in this case.
Instead of that, maybe we can have a dot table get dot get dot get table ID, right? Right? Okay. For the time being, it's like that. Okay. So find the empty table, right? Return, and then it's if it uh, if it does not find any empty table, then it will for loop for and this thing and this thing and it will return -1. Okay.
Yeah.
If it does not find any empty table, it will return -1. Okay.
Now is all table occupied? Can I type it out?
Do the is all table occupied. Do the thing.
Let me just think. Give a quick brainstorm on what to do.
Do the is all table occupied.
Yeah, I think I know what to do. First we need a for loop, then we'll just check each table one by one.
Or else, if find the empty table returns -1, that means all table occupied, right?
Yeah.
So if you call this function, so let me do it.
Okay, let me do it.
Boolean. So you can do like that. Boolean. Go ahead. Create Boolean.
Just we need one if statement. All we need is one if statement.
Okay. Do like that. Okay. Go ahead. Find the empty table is equal to -1. Then you do something else. Yeah. Find the empty table. Yeah.
-1.
Curly brace, code block, and then return. So that means all table are occupied, right? Return true, right? Yeah, very good. Semicolon.
Yeah, I always forget to put Python. They are simple, but it's not enough.
Yeah. Right. Or return true. All right. So shares important part. See, this is the coding part is not that important. Important part is how we are segregating the responsibility and how we are creating the interface methodology. These are called interface functions, right? I mean, interface in the sense these are the interfacing functions, right? Not the exactly interface, but these are the interfacing functions. So these are the functions that will basically work with the outside, right? So public functions mean these are the functions that will be called by outside people, right? So remember, so this is very important. This part is very important. What kind of functionality will be there? See, for example, in say, think about it. Whenever some framework is developed, okay, the people who are developing it, they have to do the brainstorming to find out what sort of methods have to be there, right? These are called APIs, right? And these are
Yes.
known as APIs. For example, in string class, that has to be like in string buffer class, there has to be append, there has to be remove, there has to be length, there has to be all these things. See, right? So these are the
Yeah.
kind of APIs they had to figure out. So what kinds of APIs that has to be there in the string buffer class. Similarly, for your own development, when you are developing a restaurant class, you will have to find out the interfacing functions or methods of each and every class. Okay, the programming part is not that. See, the programming side is very little, right? It is very
Yeah.
very less complicated, right? But thing is
Yeah.
that how you are assimilating different functionality, how you are segregating the functionality and giving it to the different classes. That is the part of the design. When you become senior programmer, you will do only this part, okay? And the programming part will be done by somebody else, okay? So this is all right. Now what it will do, where are we in the receptionist, right? Receptionist will now, what the receptionist will do, receptionist will book a table, right? So
Yes.
we should have a function called book a table, right?
We already have one. We just have to put everything inside.
Or book a table function we have. Do we have the
Yeah.
book a table function? Where is the book a table function?
This, except that we have to
Oh, okay,
type
okay, 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 okay. Book a table. So first of all, receptionist will find if all table is occupied. If not, all table is occupied. Right? Go ahead and do it. Do it. If not, because that is a boolean, right? So if not, is all table occupied. First of all, it will find out.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Go, sir. That's what you do it. If not, yeah.
Mm.
No, first not. No. If not is all table occupied. Is not, yeah, yes, not. No, not that, not. I got. The not sign, not logical not.
I don't know what's that in
The,
Java.
the, on top of one digit.
Oh,
On, yeah,
exclamation mark.
exclamation sorry, yeah. The if not is all, that's it. If not is all table occupied.
Oh, oops. Control.
All right. If not is all table occupied, then do it. Then remove this. Remove the equal to sign. Remove the equal to sign. Remove the equal to sign. Then so start the code block. Start the code block. Start the code block.
Why?
Yeah. Okay. Then what it will do? It will find the table. It will find the empty table, right? It will find the first empty table. So hang on. I think we can do one thing. Share. We can do one thing. Instead of find the empty table, we return the empty table itself. Okay. Instead of table ID, we return the get ID.
Problem, we have to do everything again.
No. Don't do it. Don't. We will have to evolve. That's how. Get it right. Get it. Okay. Or return here. It will be return null. Return null. We will return null. Okay. So then here
Just a second.
yeah,
We
this should
have to.
be find the empty table here on null. Then return true and
I'll do it.
yeah,
I guessed it. Null.
that's
I
okay.
like null.
And then what we will do, find the empty
This
table.
is
So
fine.
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Now then go ahead and do it. So receptionist, if or not is occupied, it will first find the empty table, right?
So what way? So we need a table.
Find the empty
We
table,
need
yeah.
a table object.
You create a local variable called table and store it in the find the empty table. So whatever table is stored, so table is equal to find the empty table. Later we will remove this table part, but for the time being, let's do something. Table. No. Yeah, table is equal to find the empty table, right? Find control space.
I am.
All right, now it's done, right? Now book a table. Okay, now what, this is the table is gone, right? Table is gone. Restaurant reception has got the
Yeah.
empty table. Now what you will have to find, you will have to pick up the customer from the queue, right? Remember there was a queue.
Yeah.
Whenever a customer enters, receptionist has put him, see the last one, see the last one is put, where is the queue, add customer, add queue, right? Add to queue, right? Receptionist has put
Now
it
we need to
in
make one for removing from the queue.
for offer, offerless and offer, remove, for remove is offer first. I think offerless and get. Hang on. Okay, just go ahead and do, just a minute. Sir, I have a phone. Okay, just a minute. Hello. Yes, thank you. Hello. Good evening, Ankit. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm in between a class. Okay. So we'll shift to the class maybe somewhere else. Okay. Someday else. Okay. Some other day. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. Okay. No problem. Bye. Okay. Now.
Just a second. I just want to make a tiny change in this. Just quickly copy print this. You know what's the best thing about Java which I like
Which one?
compared to Python?
Which one?
There's one thing which I like about Java a lot compared to Python. Not the, I don't know about some IDEs, but if you use the main Python, which is non-IDEs, like you cannot copy at all.
You cannot copy at all. What?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's because of maybe the indentation is important, right? In Python, there is no bracket or not like that. There the indentation is more important, right? Maybe for that.
And you cannot do lots of plus and minuses to plus and backspace to cut to indentation.
Okay.
Delete
Maybe.
that and then
Yeah.
start
Maybe.
from last line.
So
Doesn't it?
which ID did you use to develop Python? Which ID? I mean, like
IDE.
like
IDE.
which ID?
Python IDE.
IDE itself. There is a name called IDE.
Yeah.
Okay, because here we are using Eclipse IDE, and I think you can use Eclipse as well for developing Python, I think. Okay. And all right, so let's do something where we now. Okay. That's restaurant or restaurant customer offer. So offer last, right? Or get to queue. Now we will have to do the get the customer from the customer queue, right? So customer current customer, it is so we will have in the receptionist class, we'll have something like two things we will have. Okay, receptionist class, customer, current customer. These are needed so that once a customer is finished, it needs the last customer sub, right? And once it is allocating the table, it is it needs the mm, it needs the it needs the current customer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, So both will be why the receptionist, and then these things will be
We'll have to keep one to remove a customer from the table.
current customer. Yes, current customer is equal to null,
But
and last customer served is equal to null, right? Okay. So these are for keeping track. Okay. So it will have current customer is equal to what it will have. Current customer is equal to customer is equal to current customer is equal to what it will do. Simply restaurant. See, if you don't agree, just let me know. Restaurant dot get restaurant, right? Get restaurant. See how easy it becomes, right? It has become, right? Dot get which queue it get customer queue, right? Customer queue, right? Get customer queue dot
sec. Just a sec.
Okay, dot poll dot poll. What is that?
What?
Hang on. Is it
Poll first, or just poll?
poll first. Take the poll first. Poll, no, not poll first. So from the beginning, it will pick up the customer, right? From the beginning, it will pick up the customer. So dot poll first. Yes. So it is inserting the customer in the end in the queue, and whenever it is about to allocate a table, it is getting the receptionist is getting the customer from the beginning. That's what a queue. That's how a queue works, right?
Yeah, and we also need to change the current customer, and we also have to make a method to remove the customer that's already been served.
That we will do. So we will have another queue for that.
I mean, the customer which is already been served, we can do that in the cache. We can do that with cache.
We will have in the reception in the restaurant class itself. We will have two queue. One is the customer queue, and the other queue is the customer already served queue. Whenever the customer finishes his dishes, we will put the customer, or maybe somewhere else. I mean, we will have to think about it. We'll have put that customer in the customer served queue. Okay, because that queue is needed for any promotion, for any billing purpose, for anything else, right?
Yes.
We need to keep another queue for customer served. Okay, so for the time being, we have only the customer queue, right? So it is getting the customer. Okay, what is happening? It is getting the customer, right? Customer. Okay. Then what it will do? Now? What is there in the customer? What is there in the show me the customer class? Customer class has a table, right? Customer class has a table, that allocated table, right? Customer class. Hang on. Let me do it. Hang on. What is happening? So customer class will have a private table, allocated table, right?
Yeah.
Now you do the data setter for order, and
I will.
Yeah.
I will, just a sec. I just want to do something to make this slightly neater because it's getting kind of congested here.
So Shreyas, main important part is, are you able to get the flow? That is the most important part. See, the coding part is not that difficult, right? You must have a sense, right?
Yeah.
Coding part is not that difficult. There is not lot of algorithm. There is not lot of logic, and there is not nothing like that, right?
Yeah.
But only thing is that how you are segregating the responsibility, how you are offering responsibility to different classes, and in which fashion. That is the most important part in object-oriented design. Okay, and I hope you are getting that idea, right?
Yes.
All right. That is the most important part. So how you are how you are offering the responsibility, how you are putting responsibility on each and every class's soldier. Okay. That is important part. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, okay. So give the in the customer.
Just, can I just quickly do something? I just want to make it slightly neater. God, it's getting kind of congested.
Give the data center. You have done the data center, right?
Yep.
All right. Now here,
Done.
hang on. Now we will
Neat.
do
Neat.
something.
Neat.
We'll do something in the customer when the give order.
Yeah, just can you just let me
No,
1 second? 1 second. No, it's done. Neat. Yeah. What?
now hang on. Here, where is this? This. Hang on. I will have to. Why are you freezing these things? You know, I need these things. Okay, so name it this, and then allocate table ID. Allocate table ID is equal to null, right?
Yeah.
No, allocate table is null, right? And
Yeah.
then order is also null, right?
Yeah.
All right, order is null, right? This is one thing, one done. Then when the customer give order, it will have to have a customer when customer. So you will have to create an order item, right? You will have to create an order item when you were. So you are here to get an order item, right?
Yeah.
Order. So you haven't created an order object, right? So far, so while giving the
We
order,
have created an order object. We have created an order object.
we haven't created order object. Where have we created the order object? We haven't created an order object. Have we created here?
Yeah, private
No, but
order.
object. You remember when there is a ownership.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You need to
initialize? No.
instantiate. Remember,
We did
instantiate.
not instantiate it
So that means
yet.
it is still null, right? So if you call a null, if you call this get list of item order dot add on a null value, it will show exception, right?
Yeah.
So while giving the
Basically, you're telling that you have to create it here in the give order.
you'll have to create a give order. So go to the give order. So you're getting the idea, right, Sir? That is
Yeah.
most important part. Order. So order is equal to now show me the order class. What is there? New. Show me the order class. What is there? Let me see. Show me the order class.
Yeah.
What is the order? Order order
plus
ID, right? Order
customer.
ID, right? So
Yeah.
for the time we will assume that order ID is equal to the customer ID because one customer will give one order. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
how the order is attached to the customer. Okay, so order, new order, and new order will pass this order ID. So we'll pass the order ID. So customer ID, right?
Yeah.
Customer ID. No, what is that? Customer ID. Customer ID, right? Customer ID, right? Customer ID. So customer ID becomes the order ID, right?
Yes.
And then what do you have in the order? What are
Customer
order ID
itself.
and the okay, and the customer itself. Order has a link to the customer itself, and order has okay. Let's do something like that. Order okay if that's the thing. So we'll have a dish, right? Have a dish, right?
Yeah.
This means this customer, right? And then what's
Yeah.
happening? Customer ID. Customer ID is int. So what is happening? What is customer
You
ID?
forgot to make it int.
Order.
Here you forgot to make it int.
Where? In the order? No, it's not.
No,
It's
no,
not.
no, no. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. You
Right.
may let me do it.
No, why? No. Sir, come on. Don't do this kind of silly mistake now. You are
Uh,
calling a function, sir. You are calling a constructor. You shouldn't put the int, right? It's done. It's working. Right?
yeah.
Customer, there was some mistake in the spelling mistake probably. Okay. So now what is left? So give order. So we were in the receptionist class, right? We were in the receptionist class. What did you do in the receptionist class? Open the receptionist class. What? Let's see what we have done.
This poll first.
Poll first and then book a table, right? Then what we have done,
Yeah.
current customer is equal to book a table, and then
Now I guess we have to assign the
assign table,
customer
yeah,
the
assign the
table.
table, yes. So current customer dot set allocated table is equal to set allocated table and pass this table.
We
Okay.
still haven't created a customer object.
uh, we have uh, we have got the customer, right? Current customer from the queue, right? Because
And
customer is part of
we have to,
restaurant queue, right? We shouldn't create
yeah,
a customer here. We have already created a customer here, and we have put him in the queue, right? From the queue we
yeah.
are taking as a current customer, so current customer is already there. And then what is happening, what is going on? Now it will work. Customer, so current, if you don't agree, just let me know. Okay, current customer dot set allocated table, and so table. Okay, later on we will remove this local variable. Okay, so go directly from on the function. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, current customer dot is set allocated table, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so control S. So see, again and again I'm saying it is not algorithmically very difficult, right? There is no such
Yeah.
difficult algorithm here. But how you are segregating the responsibility, how we are offering the responsibility to each and every class's holders, how you are creating the interface, public interfacing for each and every class, that is more important here as a object-oriented designer. Okay, because mostly once you have say 5-6 years of experience, mostly you will work. So your task is to mostly you will work in doing these kinds of things. Coding part will be done by somebody else. Okay, so your task now, your home task will be to update the UML. Remember we were doing the UML part, right? You
Yeah.
have probably forgotten that. Okay, so your task will be to go back to the UML diagram, class diagram, and update it according to our code. But I'm sure,
Okay.
one thing I'm sure, you are able to get the flow, right?
Yes.
How a
I just made a
complicated.
tiny change here. I just added this.
Go ahead, do it, do
I
it.
already added it.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, very good. Hello, new line, right? Hello, what's your name? Very good,
Yeah.
very good. All right. New line will work here. Okay, I think work. It should work, right? Hello, new
Yeah,
line.
it works.
Okay,
I've
very.
done it in my old program once.
Oh,
So I
okay.
didn't need it.
All right. So, sir, I think today, I think it's already 7:50. So, I will sign up today, and so just once I'm over, once this class is over, you just go through it, and if you have time, try to update the UML class diagrams. Okay, so later we can again refer to that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you have time, of course, if
By
you
the
have.
way,
Hmm?
can you teach me how to get information from outside sources?
Outside. So in the sense, I didn't get you. What is that?
How can we get information from sources outside of Java, like noise, sounds?
Okay, you want to do some projects using the kind of noise wave and all these things, right?
No, not
Noise.
noise wave, but just like an example.
Okay,
Just give something from
see,
outside.
for that, Sarah, see, I have for that you will have to have some other engineering knowledge as well. Okay, for example, the sound technology, and for example for noise. For example, I have developed an application, in Android application called Spectrum Analyzer. Okay, but basically
Yeah.
it is analyzing the sound wave. Okay, So for that you need to learn those mathematical part, because that's the engineering part that you need to learn. That beyond the beyond the scope of the programmer level. So those scientific parts, maybe you can ask your mom to guide you a little bit. I will guide you, try my best to guide you. But those
Yeah,
parts,
I know, and I just want to know how do you take it, get it. Example, you want the different times from around the world. How will you get it?
I didn't get it. Sorry.
Example, you're making a program
Hmm.
that you give a place is and will give you its time.
Hmm.
How will you get the time from outside sources?
Hmm. You have gone to a place then.
For example, I'm doing a project.
Hmm.
Its objective is you enter a place, it'll tell you the place's time.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
how
Oh.
will you
Okay.
get the
Okay.
time?
The sensor base, the kind of location. I mean location sensitive, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
we will do all these things. Yes, we will do all these things once we go into the mobile application development, because you should have a sensor for that, right? You will
yeah,
have a GPS connection which will tell you which country you are in, which location you are in. Depending upon that, there are the time every 4 daily time varies and all these
yeah,
things. That time the timeline is there. Each and every country's timeline is there, and
yeah,
all these things. Time so we will develop such thing once we finish this Java part, once we master a little bit of this Java part, then once we go into the mobile application development, we start developing Android application. Okay, then we will do all these things. Then we will do all these things, location specific, location centric application and all these things. If you have my Google Pay account, I have already developed few location centric applications called Nirvaya and phone locator and all these things. So we will learn all these things. But for that you need a sensor, right? You need a GPS location, and you cannot have a normal application to do that, right? Normal desktop application to do that, right? You need a sensor. You need to book sensor which will always sense the location. Okay, so send information, get information about the location. Okay, good, good. You have raised these questions. We will develop these things. We will develop these things once we go into the mobile application development. Okay, and I hope you will be with me till that
I
time.
can select all of this in one shot.
You
And no
can.
shortcut.
Sorry.
Control A, Control A.
All right,
Try
control.
it,
Control. I
try
know. I
it.
know. I know. Control. Chalo, chalo, sir. Okay. So just update the UML class diagrams. Okay, that will be fantastic. So that later on you can refer that. Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Goodbye. I'm signing off today. Good night.
good night.